Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. There was a bug fix patch since the last recording session. They apparently fixed a lot of things, a lot of crash bugs. I've never had the game crash on me, I don't think. So, sweet, I guess. They're improving things I wasn't aware of, but there's some other things they changed too. They actually tweaked the effectiveness of gatherers, which I think is good because we were kind of, that was going a little bit too well for us. I think it's reasonable to say. It's sad to see that end, but, it's fair. Alright, we just had some people grow up, so let's pause real quick. There's some other updates as well, some sounds that were added for different tasks and things like that, but the main thing was farmers got tweaked up and gatherers got tweaked down. And I don't know how much either of them is. I'm hoping they offset each other, but we need to be aware of that change moving forward because we are not used to that yet. Okay. Let's think about this. I got 4 people here, I got 8 people here. Let's add them 2 here and then 4 here. I think that's pretty much what we want to do there. Farming is staffed as much as it's going to be. It's early fall. I don't think we're going to get another harvest out of any of these, to be honest with you. But we're going to try. You guys can start harvesting that. This one, I think... I don't know. Let's just let them keep going for now. I don't think that one's going to work out. Let's try these. I can't even harvest yet because there's no amount there to harvest, but we'll figure it out. So I also got a comment that you could double click. Ah, yes, you can. Okay, the game doesn't really tell you that, which is unfortunate, but this is cool. So this means that they're not going to eat it. And I'm wondering if I can maybe prevent them from using this for heating. And this solves like every problem I had. So by doing this, it will allow me to guarantee that I'll be able to build, make pies, rather. I'll do the same thing with fruit for now. Fruit, I'm going to have to unlock periodically. There's no getting around that. But, what was the other one? Honey pie? Let's get honey pie going. Because now we're actually going to have this stuff, and we can kind of see, hey, how much are you actually using? And why not do this with meat, too? Fish, I'm going to leave. Okay, so this is going to put a lot of extra pressure on vegetables, but I'm hoping that we can make up for it by having pies. And then they're just going to eat the pies and get their hunter just starved to death. Okay, that's bad. I'm hoping that they can get their food from pies. I'm going to unlock that because it should be fine, basically. I'm not going to worry about preventing them from using charcoal. You guys gotta harvest, man. Harvest. We're about to have a freeze, which means you guys are going to run out of stuff. I think we're doing okay overall. I'm only worried about food now. That's my only concern. Manpower is climbing steadily, which should allow us to start staffing everything that we're not staffing right now that we want to get, get it rolling. That'll be nice. We just gotta get there, though. You guys are done. Get out of there. You guys are about to be done. You guys are about to be done. Very close to being done. Alright, that's it. And you guys are going to be slow. You guys are done. Building is almost full. Has a sound effect for it now. Interesting. That's going to be playing a lot for us, since we have like 20 barns. Alright, so let's pause again real quick. Let's take a look here. What do we want to do? I would like to get them working over here on the smelters, so let's get that going. And all the way up to blacksmith. Yeah, let's do that. We have a lot of wood, but we can get more, so let's get more. because we want to make sure that we're making use of those guys that we got working on the Forester's Lodge over here. So we're going to get wood. That will help to supply our continued endeavors with metal making. You guys are all off. It's just you guys that need to finish, and then you're done. I think you guys are done. All of you. So I'll just take them all off. And this, we need to let this regrow. It's still pretty sparse up there, so that's fine. Potatoes are, or not potatoes, what am I talking about? Our pies are moving along nicely. Let's take our gatherers off. I think it's about time. Alright, is it time to build this? Okay, so we're at 22 times 5, right? 22 times 5 is 110. So we're pretty much there. I just need about... let's let like 6 or 7 teenagers become adults, and then we're gonna be good to go. Then we can start sending people, or we can start making the new one. In the meantime, do I want to finish... Yeah, we need ore. So let's get 10 people. No, make it 12. Get 12 people working on ore. Might as well, right? It's almost done anyway. We'll try to finish that off this year. That'll be our goal here. Wood is already done. Wow. Alright. Let's see about back here. Because we have 26 people that aren't doing anything. So we'll send them over to get rid of that. Get all that wood. Unfortunately, the bug fix did not do anything about the bloom, but it did change some lighting algorithm stuff, so I'm hoping that that actually improves functioning at high speeds for the game and prevents lag, which it seems to be doing, which is perfect timing because we kind of started hitting that wall again where we had too many people and were unable to play the game without lag. So that's fantastic to see. I'm really, like, I gotta say, I love these developers. They're doing a really good job, I feel. I mean, part of it is just the timing of when I get to a point where something is an issue, and they seem to come around within a week and fix it, just right around when I start having an issue with it. So it's really, really gratifying to see that and feel that, because it really shows you directly the progress they're making. And I don't necessarily get that with other games, which doesn't mean other developers are being lazy or anything. It just means that I'm not as clearly seeing the work that they're doing. And here, I'm really seeing their work. And it's really good to see. I think this is the upgraded one, so that'll be completely done, and there's nothing I can do about it to take it off once it's done. So we're gonna leave it. Leave it for now. I'm gonna unblock meat and vegetables, because everyone is eating nothing but... I think I have to unblock meat and vegetables, because they're not really eating pies often enough for it to matter. We need them to eat everything. Fish isn't high enough volume either to keep this going. So it's not a question of preserving potatoes or anything, it's just we need a varied diet for our people, and this is how we do that. I'm going to keep everything else locked, though, because obvious reasons. We want it to make pies, which will then be consumed. However, apparently it's taking some time for that to happen, so it's unfortunate. But maybe if we build up enough of a buffer of pies, they'll be able to... What are you guys doing? Can't believe I left them on that. That was a pretty massive failure. Okay, well, if I've got 40 people who aren't doing shit, do I want to start just, like... just say fuck it and get like clay so we can get rid of this building? Because really I don't want the clay, I just want to get rid of this building so I can rebuild the road, because we kind of clipped into the road there when we made that, so getting rid of it would be ideal. It's getting close to late winter, I think, here. Miner died in an accident, that's fine. We're gonna have issues like that. Okay, so it's getting really close to time to start finishing that other building, because we're at 7 teenagers, and they're probably going to grow up soon. So I'm actually going to just say, fuck it, let's do it now. Make it happen. So we got people dying of old age, accidents. We had a guy die of starvation earlier. Alright, you guys are done. Good. There we go. 22 more people. So that puts us at 132. Let's see if we can sustain it. Alright, here we go. You guys are done, so now we need to deconstruct this, which is going to be expensive. Or time-consuming, rather. Get rid of that. And now I gotta find a new place for it. So, let's take a look here. Where was it? Right here. Alright. Yeah, sure. It's a suitable place. $595. Or, sorry, 5,915 or something. I think iron or metal we can get out of there. Or, there's a word. Third time's a charm. Buildings are almost full. Yeah, that's a message we're going to be getting for a long time. Okay, so it looks like selecting a building now has a sound effect. That's kind of cool. Reminds me of Age of Empires a little bit. I just need someone to say Rogan. I highlight a villager. I don't know why they said Rogan. I wonder if that meant like it's an actual word or something in some ancient language. I doubt it. I think it was probably just made up to sound like it was. That's fine. I'm kind of tempted to make another weaver here. Where do I want to put it, though? There isn't really a good spot at this point. I could put it way over here. That would kind of suck for the weaver. It would have been best to, like, put it up here somewhere, but I don't really... Maybe up here. How about... Yeah, let's put a weaver up here. Get all this cut down so I can actually see what's going on there, and then we're gonna make a weaver. Why do I need builders? Oh, deconstruction. Okay. Almost forgot. You guys should definitely get to work on that. I want that gone by summer. Shit, it's already early spring. Okay, let's pause real quick, and let's get our weaver built, because we want to start making use of how much excess wool we have here. There we go. You guys could build that right away. I would appreciate it. I also don't... Yeah, they're building it real fucking quick. Get 6 builders just so I can get on it right away. 3 babies have been born immediately after the building of a new house, which is not surprising at all. It's still -2 even though it's early spring, so that's unfortunate. But we have work that we need to do anyway, so whatever. It's fine. Workers are doing a good job over here, getting this up and running quickly. I'd like to have all 3 construction projects finished by the time the snow melts, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're already in spring, it's still -2. Hunter died of starvation. That's a little scary that that's happening too many times now, but I think it's fine. Oh, I did not mean to take off all builders. That was a mistake. Alright, let's pause. Okay. Oats are good. Hay needs work, so let's do grass. Let's grow some grass here. I want to get these up and running first. You know what? You can do a 6. I think you're fine. 8 and 8 is reasonable for the moment. That leaves us with very few people for anything else. Except that's completely not true because we have people digging up clay that should not be digging up clay. And then we have no gatherers. So, alright, this needs to happen. I need hay, because 3,000 is not enough. I'm okay on kind of everything else. I don't really care if we run out of grain, because it'll be a delay. Because of how it's processed, there'll be a delay before that actually hits us. And even if it does hit us, it's only going to bother us with pies, which clearly are not a critical factor right now. I think hay is our only really concern here, right? Trying to look through, make sure I'm not forgetting something. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Maybe flax. Let's get some flax. We did just build another weaver's workshop, so let's get that rolling first. And then after that, we're talking potatoes. So what do we got left? We have 7 people left. I got 6 builders. I want to leave them there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do potatoes here. Put every worker on it. And then when the builders are done, I'm going to put 2 and 2 here to finish off the trees, and then we're going to worry about something else. Okay, we got one more worker. I'm going to leave him there just in case someone dies, because we've had some starvation deaths lately, and I don't want to mess around with it too much. Just in case that becomes a factor again, we're going to just be patient. It's better to be patient here. Is there anything else I want to grow? I think we're kind of okay. Yeah, I think we're... It might be nice to have another... Man, I don't know. Do I need another one? What's the output? 1500. Yeah, I kind of would like to have another one. Shit. Let's do it. Let's put it here, though. Because I don't trust this side. For whatever reason, they're slow as hell. Grass. Let's go. Alright, no workers. No gatherers either. Which is going to hurt our fruit production, but we're going to make up for it over here. So we should be okay still. Okay, now here's the problem. We're a little bit short on labor. I realize a lot of that's tied up in smelting. So that's where our manpower went. But we already got our boost from the first house that we built. So until we get the boost from the second one, which as you can see is in the infant phase right now with 10, we're going to be waiting a little bit here. It's going to take some time. Babies have to be born and then they need to be educated. It's going to take a little while before we get there. So once we do get there, we're going to get another boost in labor. But until then, we're a little bit tight. And that's going to potentially cause some issues, especially with gathering not running. Because, I don't know, like maybe per individual, gathering may still be better than farming. I'm not actually sure. All we know is it got tweaked down. Now, it can be tweaked down to the point where it's useless, or it could be tweaked down to the point where it's still better, but it's just not as much better. And I don't really know which. So we're going to have to kind of hope that we're fine and it's not an issue. Right now, the important thing is that we're just doing what we can, because we shouldn't have any food issues. I'm only really concerned about animal feed. We don't want to have a big die-off, because then I have to... It's not like the worst thing, but I have to rebuild all this shit. It's just a pain in the ass, so we want to try to maintain that. I could totally take our guys off of smelting, and it wouldn't really cause any issues. Do I want to do that? I think I might. Oh, you know what we really need? Here, let's pause. You guys can be done. I can keep the blacksmith for now. Oop, I did not mean to click on that. Why can I not cancel? Okay. This is what we wanted to do. Because we're wasting some manpower right now by having them run. They're going on non-paved roads, which is slowing them down a little. So we want to get this built. Good timing, too, because a baker died of old age. We wanted to be able to replace them right away, which we did. Do we have 8 bakers right now? We do. Good. Okay. Just want to make sure they're fully staffed. Now, of course, we are doing more farming than we did last year, so that's where our manpower shortage kind of comes from right now. But just the same... I think we're doing what we need to do here. I will say I'm afraid because we're dropping on vegetables, and I'm only doing one thing of potatoes, which is only going to take us back up to like 2,800, or sorry, 28,000 roughly. Might break that a little bit and get a little bit higher, but I don't think so. I think we're still going to wind up with a little bit of a concern there. So I have some fears, but they're relatively minor, and I think we're going to be okay. It's just we need to pay close attention to our food in the coming years, because we are kind of... I wouldn't say we're having trouble, but we're more focused on keeping up with animal feed, and that may lead to problems. That may put us in a position where we can feed the animals, but not our people. You know? Let's harvest the cherries. Lemons need another year, I think. so much material we have. No new upgrades that you can do, I don't think. Yeah, I hope they'll do those soon. It's really cool to get upgrades. Like, it'd be cool to upgrade a Hunter's Lodge and Gatherer's Huts and make them more effective or something. That'd be pretty awesome. No such luck yet, though. I think we're gonna work on stone next winter. I think that's a reasonable choice. But at any rate, that is going to do it for today's episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us the next one as well. Take care.